boy.
I can't wait for baby boy. It's gonna be great.
What if it's a girl, you guys? But I do want a baby boy. Good morning, you guys. Do you know where we're going? I'm assuming by the title you kind of have already figured it out. We're on our way to our fertility doctor for our very first procedure for IVF. It's crazy. It's very similar procedure and length of time to like an IUI, which is an artificial insemination, which we've already done before. So before you actually do the procedure, you have to take an antibiotic. And so you have to do it for the day before, the day of, and the day after, morning and night. Yesterday morning, I started it, and so I went and I just took a pill, and I was getting the girls ready. It was Father's Day, it was busy morning, and I just didn't eat. I didn't think, and I thought, oh, it'll be fine.
Not fine. Not fine at all.
Guys, all of a sudden, I'm like in the middle of kind of disciplining Kinsley. I'm down on the ground. All of a sudden I got like that like breathy feeling, like kind of like overwhelmed, like flushed feeling, lightheaded, and I had to get up and walk away and have Philip take over. I sat at the kitchen counter thinking, okay, I just need to eat a little bit of food. I got a little bit of food, put it in front of me, and it was like already too late. I like couldn't even get any food into my mouth before I like ran to the bathroom, and I hugged the toilet for like 30 minutes at least. It literally took all my willpower not to throw up and just to kind of breathe through it, but like I was like, my body was heaving trying to throw up. So in other words, you're like, that's disgusting. Thanks for the morning wake-up call. In other words, take food with your antibiotic, especially doxycycline. Yeah, not my favorite, but if that's like an indicator of what morning sickness feels like, that sounds awful.
You were doxy sickly.
I was so sick. It was bad, you guys. But all of a sudden, like Philip brought me some food, and I ate a little bit of food on the floor in the bathroom, and eventually I started feeling better, and then the rest of the day I was fine. So it was kind of like, it felt like morning sickness, where it was like, you really didn't feel good, and then you're like, okay, it's passed. It was weird. Okay, so we're here. I am a little nervous, not bad, but I know that there can be some cramping, so they say to take like ibuprofen 30 minutes, 45 minutes before your appointment. So I took 3 ibuprofen because they said take 2 or 3, and I said I might as well just take 3 if I'm gonna take it. So hopefully it won't be uncomfortable, but I will let you guys know how it goes.
If Dr. Hatch was in these educational videos. I mean, it's a crack the door, but I don't want somebody. Okay, let's look and see. You excited?
I am. I'm nervous, excited. But I know on your paper it very clearly says what.
Now you know why. Yeah. Okay,
What is that?
Fluid.
That's the saline.
Why?
But we're not putting that much in.
You have to make it so you can see
Because
everything.
on ultrasound, the cavity is closed right now, so we have to distend it to be able to see if there's anything in the cavity. Okay, so that's perfect. So I go all the way to the top, so see that's like a triangle, and then I go up to the point of the triangle. So, and then I go back, and we get that. So it's gorgeous. See, this looks beautiful.
Okay, you guys, I just finished. That was a piece of cake. I don't know if it was partly the ibuprofen, but we actually have done IUIs before, and it felt very similar to that. It was so minimal. I guess I'll let you know over the day, if because the fluid can sometimes cause cramping, so we'll kind of see how that goes. But I have a clean bill of health. She said my insides look perfect and great and nothing's going on, so that's really good. Moving forward. Are you singing Moana? So that appointment went really well. But now it's official, guys. We are off and running. Are you guys ready for Kickstart, like IVF? Pedal to the metal, like let's go. So this month we are actually going to do a full cycle to check to see if I can pass for a unmedicated cycle. Let me clarify, because a lot of people kept mentioning, you know, why don't you just do the patches and suppositories and things like that for for the medication. So this office, they consider an unmedicated pills and patches. So that's like, you're still getting medication, but it's like not as invasive as a medicated cycle is doing the injections with the needle and the medication in the vial. So there's gonna be medication no matter what. So we will definitely be having to do the patches if it's unmedicated or if it's medicated, but doing just the injection part is the part that I'm trying to see if like we have to do that or not. So that is what we are gonna get qualified for. So I have to go in for an ultrasound every other day. Yikes, until I ovulate. So.
Who's ready for her to have a baby? Naturally. We are. I am. Okay, truthfully, the thought of having 3 kids is sort of starting to make me go like, whoa.
But it wouldn't be for like a year.
Oh yeah, totally.
Or like 10 months.
But you want more chippies?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you chippies in a second. Can we finish talking to our friends?
Yeah, thank you.
What's with you, toddler?
Sassy.
So, okay, so the idea of having 3 is like, okay, that'll be really hard to like go to appointments and stuff with you. However, once we have 3, we have 5 more to go. So that kind of freaked me out.
Just get started. Come on, we can do this.
So we might need to get like some like, I don't know, sponsorships from like van companies, like econo buses, I don't know. But
That's
honestly,
saying if they all take.
we are so excited, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I am so thrilled. And I know that IVF is not 100%. Like, I'm well aware of that. Like,
Yeah.
this could totally not work. It's now or never. It's worth the risk. And we're doing it because we've sat through and financially gone and emotionally and even physically and said, this is what we're doing. And I'm excited about that, and I'm committed to it. Yeah. And I don't think I've ever been more excited about Alex being pregnant and like us being able to have a large family. And we've talked about that like a bajillion times to you, but I am so thankful that we have this opportunity to even do IVF.
Yeah.
And so we love our doctor so much, and she's so encouraging, and she's so willing to just be there with us and help us in the process. And like, I'm just so incredibly thankful that we have this. Yeah. And I'm thankful that you guys have this community of people in the comments below, that you don't have to be the only one in this season, and you don't have to be the only one that's like lonely and isolated, and maybe your spouse or your partner is like not in this space with you, and they're not like all on board like I am with Alex, but like maybe they'll get there, because I wasn't really on board months ago. I mean, truly. But like, it took me just gradually to get there. But I'm so excited, and I hope this works. I know it's gonna be a lot of trips to the doctor. I know it's gonna be a lot of shots and injections if you don't do the natural. But, oh, I'm excited for this next season. Big things to come, not just IVF. We'll tell you more later.
It was because of this that saved us. Oh my God.
What just happened?
Okay, so all of a sudden we kept hearing this clinking noise up on the roof.
And we had only, so we had only driven like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe 15, okay, it was like 100 feet.
Yeah.
But we heard this like rattling, and I was like, I probably shouldn't keep driving. I should just like totally go and like check it out.
It must have been this like rolling down the car.
However, guess what was right next to it? Her phone. Yeah, that would have been shattered.
That would have been such an expensive mistake.
Oh no. How did you leave your phone on the top of the car?
I don't know.
Have you ever left your phone like on the top of the car or any other like crazy place?
Oh. Callie, are you helping me do the dishes? You know, you look like your sister just a year and a half ago. She would climb up on here and help me unload the dishwasher. What do you think?
Mommy,
Hi, baby girl.
You press the button?
She wants to press the button, you guys. The fidget spinner, she pushes on the middle.
Do this. Now spin it. Good job. But no big deal. I'm just, 30-year-old playing with kids' toys. Guess what? I don't care. I know you don't either. Guess what? Love it.
Hi, you guys.
Hola, peoples.
Hello, we just got to class area, but I was gonna give you an update on how I was feeling. So I had the IVF procedure this morning. When I say IVF, that's not I guess accurate. The HSS procedure, which pretty much goes and shoots fluid in to make sure that I don't have any polyps and I look good. And I got a clean bill of health. I just told you guys that a couple minutes ago in the video, but I'm repeating myself. But they were saying that you could have a lot of cramping and maybe you wouldn't feel super great. I feel amazing. Like, I have had no cramping whatsoever. I did take 3 ibuprofen, but during the procedure, it was easy peasy, nothing at all. But I was, I didn't want to tell you it was super easy until I experienced the rest of the day. I feel fine, no cramping, no nothing. I feel great. It was easy. I don't know. I'm sure other people have different opinions and how they felt, but I just wanted to let you know that that was my experience. It was really good, really easy, so nothing to be afraid of, you guys. HSS, check.
I can't wait for baby boy. It's gonna be great.
What if it's a girl, you guys? But I do want a baby boy. All right, you guys, so we're wrapping up the night, and I kept telling you guys, the procedure that I had today, the
Wait,
HSS.
I want to talk to them. I want to talk. Hi.
Was like a scope. Hi. And I kept saying like it was a camera, and that was like what I thought it was. But it actually is just like a regular ultrasound, but they insert. It's not about you right now.
But they commented on my glasses yesterday that made me laugh so hard.
We gotta get something.
You guys, this broke. It actually didn't break, it just fell apart, and I don't have like metal glue. Yeah,
we need to fix it. But they actually just insert fluid and do an ultrasound. So it's not exactly like, because I know there's a different procedure that some women get recommended to have done where they do go in like for like a procedure and like they go in and like almost like have everything like cleared out, if that makes sense. So anyways, it wasn't a camera. I just wanted to clarify that. Philip has no idea what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry if you guys don't really care about this IVF stuff, because that's what I'm going to be talking about a lot the next couple of months. Do you guys like that? Do you guys want to hear a lot or a little? How about you guys leave it in the comments below if you want to hear a lot of details, if you want to hear little details, or if you want to have a lot of details, but maybe not in the vlog.
And also comment if you want me to get my glasses fixed.
Okay, sounds good. Anyone want to tell us where to get some good cheap glasses?
Oh, have anybody used Warby Parker? I heard that's a great place and they have a great cause. Anybody? Bueller? Mm-hmm. Bueller. Okay, so sneak peek. We would love to travel and meet you all. And so we'll have to figure out a way to do that, because I want to hug each and every one of you and tell you that it's going to be okay, and tell you that you're loved, and tell you that we're so grateful for you.
Yeah.
I love our friends. Guys, virtual high five. Got it. What else can we tell them? What else do you want to know? Also, Alex wanted to do a Q&A, and I think we should do a Q&A. Mm-hmm. So start writing in the comments below where I should get new glasses, what kind of questions you want to ask, and then we'll be able to tell you, because we want to talk to you.
Do you know how many times we've said we want to do a Q&A and we'll say, leave it here, leave it on Twitter, leave it on Instagram, leave it in this video, and we have yet to do it.
No,
so,
but when
let's start over. Let's pretend.
Time out. Okay, so we're gonna do another Q&A. We've done them before, we love them. So add all of your questions and comments below, or follow us on Twitter at Phil and Alex. At this end screen that you're gonna see in a second, it has the handle. So go ahead and take a look. You know what else doesn't have a handle? My glasses.
CPs. You can go night.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go to bed.
Okay.
We hope you have a good one.
Bye. Go.
Bye. Let
your
love
multiply.
Multiply.
Multiply. That's
Multiply.
Kinsey's version.
Oh, Callie's gonna be talking soon. It's gonna be so fun.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.